Hello, welcome back to M Angel Says. My name is M Angel, and this is episode 2 of the Bachelorette Hannah season. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's just dive into it without further ado. Hannah is so cute in her outfit. She clearly, you can tell, likes a man with a little bit of thug appeal. And who do we have first up on the screen? Luke P with his thug appeal. That white shirt, gold chain, looking tasty. Giving me Justin Bieber meets Saved by the Bell, all the things. Loving it. First group date, the boys are taken to some theater for some activities. They are going to be in a pageant because pageant queen Hannah has to see her men perform. And hosted by who? None other than Miss J! I love Miss J. I love Miss J. I was so excited. Miss J makes the best GIFs and memes. I don't know if you've seen them on Instagram or WhatsApp, whatever you use. I love using Miss J's just reactions. They are priceless, as you will see. The Mr. Right pageant. I heard Speedos. I said, okay, yes. Look at this audience. There are some people in here. I'm like, there's a lot of mamas in here getting their life. Okay, Granny Smith, why not? So we start with the Speedos. Okay, why not? We had Dylan first up. Cute. Tattoos, my type of guy. Although his tattoo looked kind of like a smudge. Jonathan, little package. He's built though, but he's so small. I just can't. I mean, I have personal experience with a guy that I was falling in love with just recently, but size was a huge problem for me. You know, in Photoshop, when you take an image and then you proportionately shrink it, that's what he was. And I was bigger than him and he was small, and it was just like, I can't. It just feels unnatural. So I don't know how Hannah or why she's keeping him around, because he looks smaller than her. Maybe I'm just too conventional when it comes to that, or too traditionalist. Personally, it's something that like height, and there's certain things that's deal breakers, and I learned that. Really, if I had to end things with someone that I was truly falling in love with, I adored with all of my heart and soul, but I couldn't get over the size thing. I don't know how Hannah's gonna do it. Go on, Mike, twerk that thing. He gave us a little bop, 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 bop. Okay, pulling out the stunts. I like it. Okay, Zelda, calm down. Jean Valjean looking like a Greek Adonis. Like, wow, perfect body. Abercrombie & Fitch model. He's just like, wow. Cowboy Jed. He's very full and big. He almost got kind of like a dad bod, but like a dad in shape bod. But I like it. I live for it. I was like, ooh. And Miss J liked it too. And I don't know who's next to Miss J. Miss Pink was like, whew. Last but not least, Luke. Now, I was surprised that Jean Valjean was like, oh my God, Luke has the perfect Adonis body. I was like, what are you talking about? You do. Luke is just big and short and stacked. I don't know. It's not my type. Yes, he's worked out. Clearly, he works on what he has. It's just not my type. But he has a really nice body, for sure. And he was wearing them Saved by the Bell panties. I love Miss J was throwing water on him like, you too hot, you on fire, boy. Ah, that was wonderful. Jed was so excited this was a talent show. He was like, bringeth me thine guitareth. Let me do my thing. But he was nervous, so it was very shaky and it didn't sound great. But I love that he played. That was very cute and sweet. And it's just the act of him playing a song for her was like romance on 100. Loved it. Luke made a speech. That was his talent. His talent is manipulation. His talent is acting. And what he did was told the girl what he thinks every girl in America wants to hear. I'm starting to fall in love with you. And all the guys went, record scratch? Wiggity what? Didn't you just meet her like 2 days ago? Like, what? Even Miss J was like, honey, how are you going to handle this situation? Eyes popping out. This is what I'm talking about. Miss J's meme-ified face is the best. Oh my God. Now, Hannah was gleeful. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable because of the way she's protecting her body. You can tell she's kind of like, I don't know about this, but I love what I'm hearing. As a person who falls in love very quickly, it's hard because if you've watched my vlogs, which if you haven't, I recommend you watch my travel vlogs. They're kind of like travel diaries and get really intimate, especially about my love life. And I've been in situations where I've developed these very strong feelings of nothing but pure love for someone that I've barely met. And it's like I've connected with them on an emotional and spiritual level, and I love the essence of them, but I may not love the physical, like, person. You know, it's not like I'm in love with the person that they are, but I love their essence. And I don't know if that's a thing. I've talked to other people who are like me, who are very sensitive, who are artists, and they could understand what I'm talking about. So maybe it's just like some emotional thing for people who are very sensitive and emotional. I don't know. So I can understand you having those feelings, being like, I feel strong love for you, but then to say that I'm falling in love with you, well, then again, after 2 weeks, I did say that to my Paris bae, the short one, because I was feeling those feelings in the moment I said it to him. So I can't say that he doesn't feel that way, but it's on top of everything else that Luke has to offer that it's very sketchy and hard to believe. I don't know. What did you think? I would love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section. And of course, the pageant boy wins. He is Mr. Right. But see, here's where I really thought it was manipulation, because when he wins and he's next to her, he's waving at the crowd. He doesn't check for her once. This is supposed to be a game, right? And any other guy, if Jed was the one to win, he'd be like smiling and walking down that catwalk next to Hannah, staring at Hannah, smiling at her like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Thank you for choosing me. Like, there would be more of an interaction. Luke was totally, completely in the role and just like waving at the crowd, just like Hannah was waving at the crowd. Like, it was so pageant boy and pageant girl, and it was so fake. Like, I don't know. I love Mike and his sipping on tea or drinks when he's got some up his sleeve or on his mind. He's got the pettiest looks. And I love his speech. So petty. I would like to make a toast to people who are real, who are genuine and authentic, who are really here for the right reasons, and who present that way. And Luke was like, bro, couldn't have said it better myself. He was like, sipping on that tea, looking at you, Luke. That was for you. Oh, Mike, you saucy dog. And as you see deep down, Hannah knows there's something off with Luke. She senses it. But then there's the surface lust and wanting it to be real that comes into play. And I've been in her shoes where deep down you know there is something off, but you push it aside. You're like, shush, 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 shush. Better angels, instincts, silence. Let me have this. Let me have this. Even if it's not real. It's everything I want to hear. He's everything I want to taste. Can I just have my candy? Please. I get it. It's hard. That's why she questioned him. She's like, it's kind of scary what you're saying. You're declaring your love for me kind of very early on. He goes into a very half-assed explanation about, I know, but I've seen you before the show even started, which is true. He had a whole season of The Bachelor to fall for her, to see her personality. He had all that time to watch her on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever it is, to get to know her, to watch interviews. So in the sense that she's kind of a celebrity before he met her, I could understand him having enough to go on. And then he meets her in person and it's even better than what he had imagined. I could be like, okay, I get it. Yeah, you could fall for this woman. You feel like you're falling in love because you're a million steps ahead of her. She didn't take the time to get to know you off camera the way maybe he did. I don't know. Or it's all lines. It can be true. And it also can be manipulation. It could be both. He could feel this way, but also know that if he tells her, now he's played the emotional card on top of the sweet uncle card, on top of the wholesome card, on top of the One Tree Hill card. Hannah, trust your instincts. They never lie. You know, he said what he had to say. He bit his lip and kissed her and sealed the deal. That's all he had to do. She's dickmatized before she even got a taste of the D. I don't know what to say. Girl, she's lipmatized at this point. Oh, I love a good male confrontation. Mike is such a, protector. I just find it really sad and petty when these guys are like, are these really your feelings? Can you do this? Can you say things like that? Mind your business. If he is digging his grave, let him dig his grave. It gives you a better chance with Hannah. Why do you care what some other guy has to say to Hannah? It's none of your business. So Mike is all evaluating him and everything. Bruh, really? Love? Really though? I thought it was very interesting though that Luke said he'll do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Someone who says I'll go to any lengths, I'll do whatever it takes to get what I want, very dangerous. That means I'm ready to lie, cheat, manipulate, throw people under the bus. Anything? Really though? I wouldn't do anything for what I want. I would do a lot, but not anything. I've got moral value standards and just couldn't be bothered for a lot of things. It was a red flag for me. I feel like he revealed himself in that moment. I don't know about you. Maybe it was nothing, but these kind of things never lie usually. Jed in his, what do you call it? Canadian tuxedo. Jed and Hannah are so cute. Like, so cute. There's like a real little bubbly love between them. I love it. He has such presence without being overbearing or an alpha, and he calms her down. It's like he grounds her. I think she even mentioned it in this moment. He has such a calming effect on her, and it's wonderful. And yay, Jed gets the rose. Moving on, we have the one-on-one with Tyler, Psycho Major. Really? Gotta say, I love Hannah in her Britney Spears circa sometimes white getup, very cute, awesome, suits her to a T. She takes Tyler on a helicopter. He looks so indifferent. He looks so bland. He's just like paste, and he can't keep up with her. Even on the motorbike, she's just like zoom, and he's like trying to keep up with her. Oh my god, that dirt clump in his ear was very distracting. And of course, the producers made it a point for her to wear all white on a motorbike so that they could get really dirty, and these are the shots you use for promo reels. There's no chemistry there. I feel like she's forcing chemistry where there is none. I don't know. Maybe she saw that little psycho twinge I saw in his eyes in episode 1, and she was like, ooh, I see crazy just like me. What's there? Was there more? Or she knows he's a psychologist and she wants free therapy, which would be clever. He keeps looking away. He keeps leaning away. When he says things like, I really am into you, there's no emotion in his delivery, in his voice. And he never smiles. That's what gets me the most. He never smiles. I cannot stand a man who cannot smile. Like, that is the antithesis, if that's the word, of me. So it's like, no, you are the complete opposite of me in every way, and I cannot be around you. Shiver me timbers. What a waste of a date. I'm sorry. She wasted that date card on him. Really. My sister says he's a grad student. He knows too much. A psychology student. Because the questions he was asking her, like, what do you want to do with your life? Where do you see yourself in the grand scheme of things? It's like, who are you in this thing we call Earth? It's like, yeah, okay, you think too much. You've been traumatized by your years of studies. You're too heady and you can't relax. But in a bad way. Because I love a smart guy, an educated guy, a nerdy guy. Oh my god, there's this one guy, he was a math major and he was telling me things about math and curves and numbers. It was turning me on. Maybe I'm a sapiophile. I was just like, ooh, you know things. Oh yeah, and he was also telling me like the history of Orthodox Christianity. Just the way he was so knowledgeable about the specifics. It was sexy. But if he can't smile and let go and let loose and be cool and calm and there's no chemistry, what's the point? It's a waste. Okay, then we had the derby. That was just a mess. I didn't really have anything to say about that except they just wanted to see a bunch of guys fall down, pain for nothing. I don't like pain and I don't like seeing people in pain, so it was very uncomfortable for me to see people kept falling. I can't roller skate, roller blade, roller nothing. I can't do anything that involves defying gravity, so it was very painful for me to watch this. And I love how Connor was like the little puppy in this whole situation, so feeble and just needed her to take care of him. That's not good though, because she needs an alpha. So yeah, that was the Bachelorette Derby dudes of Derby. I don't know why they had Derby twice, but why not? No, and they drank from the boot isn't that like an Australian expression to drink from boot or something? Ugh, anyways, gross. Tyler! I just got excited because I saw Tyler again. I was like, he's so everything. Look at him in his little Benetton sweater. Looking comfortable. Take me to, the Hamptons or something? I like him. Dustin tried to kiss her. It was like a polite kiss, but there's no chemistry there. He's not gonna last. Her body language was all like, and she like there was nothing in her body. Her face was kissing her, but her body was not. Peter, she definitely has a crush on Peter. She's all like smitten kitten around him. He looked like a child in a man's suit. Like he borrowed that suit from his dad. He was just floating in it. It was so funny. She wanted to kiss him, for sure. Meanwhile, oh my damn, or should I say oh my Cam. Trouble is afoot. Cam is impatient and he's like, ABC, always be Cam, always be Cam. I swear. He needs to stop with that slogan. It's cheesy AF. So he decides, I'm going to just come on the group date and disrespect all the guys who were chosen and disrespect Hannah, who made the decision also to pick these guys to date today. Not me. Let her miss me. Nah, I miss her too much. I have to see her again. That's something I would do under normal circumstances. Luckily, I am so proud to say I have grown from my experiences and I've learned to back off and chill off. I didn't say that I always do it, but I've learned that it's best to, because you let the other person's feelings evolve at their own pace. And sometimes when you're too much, it's a turn off. It can be a turn off. And especially in this context where he's actually being also disrespectful and putting her in a very awkward situation. She looked awkward, like, what are you doing here? What the F? Okay, Cam. Nice to see you. Sorry I interrupted my talk with boy who's gonna get eliminated eventually, filler boy. But still, like, it was his time. That was rude. They had a kiss, but it was meh. I don't know. I think she was uncomfortable. She wasn't fully there. How Tyler came creeping up behind him while he was giving his confessional just to be like, you know what, man? The dudes and I were talking. That wasn't cool. And Tyler was like so confident looking at him with his head cocked back like he usually does. He's so hot. Could he be mine? Apologies, I needed a moment. And then Garrett, mild-mannered Garrett, comes to be like, not cool, man. Not cool. Didn't appreciate that. That's all I wanted to say. So weak. These guys are like so sensitive. When people say that guys have no feelings, please. It's because y'all don't know guys. When guys say that, they're lying. When girls say that, they haven't been paying attention to guys because they're sometimes even more sensitive or more emotionally unstable than women are. It's a love. I love watching guys interact like this. It's just like, oh, all in their feelings and all. I just want to say, it wasn't cool. You were really mean and you came and you took our time and that was very rude and that was not nice and you should not do that again. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye. I just wouldn't have been bothered. I wouldn't be bothered. I'd be like, okay, you come, you go, whatever. If I'm feeling confident about what I got with Hannah, I'll just sit in the back, be like, I'm gonna end up with this girl anyway, so y'all can do whatever you gotta do. Do all the stunts and the crazy things you think you have to do to win her over. The moment I am alone with her, I know what I got with her. And that's all that should matter because in the end, you want Hannah to choose you beyond a shadow of a doubt. You want her to be like, I see this boy 50 times. I saw that guy 2 times and he's the one I want to see again, over and over again. He's the one at the end of the night. I remember our talks. I remember the chemistry. I remember the comfort. I remember the hug, the kiss, the whatever. Even though that other guy, he put more effort into seeing me or he did more things. You want to be with someone who connects with you equally and effortlessly. I mean, that's what I want. I don't know about you. You can let me know in the comment section. Oh my god. And then Sneezy Kevin. I call him Sneezy, Sleepy, Dopey. He looks like the 7 Dwarfs because of the facial expressions he was I think he was falling asleep earlier because he was just like in so many of the shots he's like scrunched up like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I just want to go to bed. In his blood red shirt looking like there will be blood, coming for blood. Like, dude, don't do this again. These guys are in their feelings, okay? When Kevin came out, I was like, okay, it's not that deep. Y'all need to calm down. Dustin gets the rose. Honestly, I feel like he got a pity rose because he sprained his ankle. You know, they do that sometimes. She maybe wasn't feeling anybody in particular. She was like, oh wow, she got emotional during this like rendezvous reunion. What did they call it? The cocktail hour, whatever. The guys look so concerned. Protector Mike was like, who made you cry? What's happening? Who should I punch? Like, he looked so concerned. Even Peter was like, what's happening? Why is she so sad? And she's just like, I'm so grateful for this moment. I'm sorry. I'm so emotional. And they're still like, oh, so you're just happy tears? What's happening? Oh my God. I cry at the slightest thing when I'm tired. And they're probably sleep deprived and overworked. Filming scenes, locations, makeup, being thrown around, cameras, crews. Oh, it must be overwhelming and exhausting. I would be crying at the slightest thing. So I'd be like, you got me a glass of water? That is so sweet. I can't even. So, solid kiss, Connor. He swoops in to talk to her first. Her dress, though, girl, looking all kinds of suggestive with all them bloop, bloop, bloop. Britney Spears, circa Oops, I Did It Again with the red getup. Now, it wasn't tight spandex. What was she in, like, some kind of raincoat, slip and slide outfit? Britney. He kissed her. She didn't really kiss him back. I don't know if she was in an emotional mood or she was trying to get to know him and he was just trying to kiss. I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's that into him. I think she really wants a man, a manly man. And he's like a boyish man. Kevin decides to scream with her. Gave him that, oh! That was cute and funny and a bit embarrassing. But it is a good idea because it does help to release the tension, and they're under very stressful conditions. And then Cam, WTF, like this was extremely uncomfortable. And Sneezy was pissed, and he had the right to be. This dude comes and takes both of them on this romantic setup, get up chicken nugget date that he set up for her. That was rude. Because it's like, I didn't interrupt your time because you were here too. So technically, I just hijacked your time, but I let you stay with us so it doesn't feel like I stole Hannah from you. Dude, no, that was unsmooth and uncool and jerk move. But then Sneezy is so non-confrontational when he tells him, like, you're a jerk, take your chicken nuggets and get out of here. And he just like he didn't throw them at him. He gently tosses them onto him, and they toss and fall to the floor, and he walks away. There's something so petty about people who like throw drinks and then walk away. It's so childish. It's so cowardly. If you're gonna throw a drink, stand there and be like, was good, waiting for that reaction. Let the other person walk away or swing at you or something. But to spill and run away, it's like, I hate you. I'm gonna go away before you hurt me back. Like, I don't know. It just like, it makes you look uncool, even though you're trying to express emotions. Childish. Tyler, he was firing on all cylinders. He was comforting and cozy and confident. And she was leaning into him. Whew, he was being vulnerable about his feelings, but not in a sappy, wimpish way, in a manly, like confident, sexy way. He's an alpha. He was holding her the right way. She liked it. She said, I like the way you look at me. I like the way he look at you. I like the way he would look at me. I wish he would look at me. And she kissed him again. Signs that mama is wanting more. Tyler. My heart. And he likes to dance. Like, can he be more perfect? And he fixes things for a living. If all of these candles are not an indication of how hot things got between these two, massage, girl. She, climbed up on him, told him to undress. Is this your bedroom? Is there a door? No. And who walks in? Uncomfortable. Oh my God. Jed walks in, and Luke, he knows what he's doing. Oh God, this is not what it looks like, bro. This is not what it looks like. Just to make things worse. You know, when that guy says that, you're just like, okay, maybe I wasn't even thinking about that, but now I am. Now that you said that it's not that thing that I wasn't thinking about, now I think it is, and I just want to run away. Jed is just so uncomfortable, and he looked so almost hurt, you know, like he caught his girlfriend cheating, and she was acting like a girlfriend cheating, like, oh my God. What do I do? I don't know what to do. How are you going to look at Luke and be like, I don't know what to do? How am I going to go talk to Jed now? It's like, I don't know. Stay with me. Hello, girl. You're with me. I'm not going to tell you you're doing anything wrong. Duh. Yeah, she's clearly lusting over Luke. And how could she not? He's a walking, like, testosterone. It's just like, woof. I understand, girl. I get it between your heart and your loins. It's not always connected. I get it. And how long has it been since she had a good boom boom? Who knows? So all these things are factors. I get it. And she's single and she's dating all of them, so she can do what she wants, technically. But what I think was impressive, is how Jed handled the situation. When she came, she felt embarrassed. She felt like she had wronged him, like she was being improper and rude and disrespectful. And he made light of the situation, like, yeah, I noticed there are a lot of guys out here. I think they're all dating you at the same time. He made a joke. He lightened the tension. It's okay. Like, this is not a big deal. And he even said, I know from experience, looking jealous or petty or crazy or whatever, looking jealous or crazy doesn't get you anywhere. You lose points really quick. And that's true. And be it guys or girls, negative emotions will provoke negative emotions. So for him to turn the situation around, despite how he feels, was so clever and such a boss move. And he really, really sealed the deal with her when he did that. Very clever. Hats off to you, Jed. I'm rooting for these two. They are adorable. Oh, he was just smooth. Amazing. And I love how he kisses her. Like he cares. It's not a kiss like I want to devour you, which is what we're seeing between Luke and Hannah. This was a kiss of like, you are in my heart. You're getting there, and I care about you, and I want the best for you. And just talking about it makes me feel all the feels. Oh, the feels. It's so beautiful. Is there anything better in life? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Skip to Malou forward. We go to the rose ceremony. Blah, blah, blah. People get roses. We say goodbye to Connor, the victim. I think after she saw him derby, she was like, I need somebody with a little more strength. I forgot his name. Guy with the hair that looks like it was glued on. And Dylan, is it? I think it's Dylan. I don't even know. This guy was like a filler. My sister and I were like, who is he? What? Where did he come from? Don't remember him. So you think the episode is over? No. Look at Luke. He knows what he's doing. Look at this little mischievous face of his before he walks into her confessional. You're not supposed to bother mama after the rose ceremony is over. Y'all are supposed to go back to your cabins, respective spaces, and that be that. But he goes to see mama because that fire that they lit, those flames need to be stoked. I love how she saw him and she was like, I wanted to see you again. I wanted more time with you. Like they've been dating for a while, and oh my God, he's too smooth. Wow, he just plays her like a piano. He knows all the keys and he hits them well. Wow, the intensity of their interaction when he was just like talking to her, holding her, let's talk over here. Their kiss could not be more lustful. Oh, madame, give them a room and it's over. Oh, can they wait for the fantasy suites? I don't even think so. Girlfriend, I can't wait for the fantasy suites. I want her to do him now, get it out of her system, then she can think clearly and see him for who he really is, beyond the dust. But I know not everybody like me, so my good advice might be bad advice for her. Anyhow, we'll see how things evolve. I'm so curious. Are all the guys gonna like catch on to Luke and his little shenanigans? I can't wait to see. Is Jet gonna be the one? Is Cam digging his own grave? All of these questions will be answered and more in episodes to come. This was so much fun. Honestly, wow. Episode of a CW TV show, One Tree Hill, Jane the Virgin. This is just a lot, and I love it. I love it. So entertaining. What did you think? Your turn to tell me everything in the comment section below. I so want to hear from you. My heart is so full right now. That kiss that Jed gave her at the end. I mean, really, isn't that like everything? It's everything, and I cannot wait for someone to kiss me like that again. Ugh, I'm getting hot. It's actually hot because it's hot, but I'm also getting hot just thinking about all of these amazing things that people live with the right guy. It's everything. Before you go, you know what the deal is. Like this video, subscribe to Angel Says if you haven't already. Oh, I heard you click. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet, so kind. Follow me on Instagram at MAngelSays, one word. Facebook and Twitter, same handle. You know what to do. Find your girl. Follow, and I will see you back here next week for the next episode. Cannot wait. See you again. Talk about this. We're having fun. CCC. Kisses. Bye. Thank you for watching.